Hello again, welcome to the first weather forecast of 2012, courtesy of netweather.tv. I hope you had a wonderful new year despite the chaos and mayhem that was going on with the weather, and that you'll equally enjoy a wonderful and prosperous 2012 to come, a very important year of course with all the events that we have. Now of course it was particularly stormy, we had some 100-mile-an-hour winds around, and you might like to know what the latest thinking is as to the reason for these unusually strong winds, especially around rapidly deepening depressions. And this was discovered as a result of the 1987's little storm that I had a little involvement with, but it was discovered that there was something called a sting jet. Now this is at the sort of end of the swirl of cloud that's around the storm, and it looks rather like a scorpion's tail, so hence they've given it the name of a sting jet, and it's on the southern flank of the cyclone. Now the air starts at about 5 kilometres, 3 miles up, something like that, and the air is forced to rapidly descend. It comes through areas of below freezing, ice crystals and all the rest of it, and it accelerates as it comes down towards the ground, and it also cools at the same time because of these collisions with snowflakes and also because of radiative cooling. And as a result the air not only becomes colder but a lot denser, and therefore of course it accelerates, it becomes faster. It's one of these phenomena, as I say, that's only recently been discovered, and it's still not easy to pick up by the models. However, things should be a little bit more quieter, I think, in the week ahead. Not quiet, there's still going to be some gales around. In fact, we're going to have areas of low pressure moving across Iceland and into the Norwegian Sea as high pressure tries to build around Biscay. Now there will still be active fronts and strong winds affecting the north of the country, but less activity I think with that higher pressure in the south. And actually for a while later in the weekend the high pressure does affect the whole country, quietening things down, but only for a short time as new areas of low pressure come breaking through and across the north, keeping the weather there rather more unsettled and often windy, whereas the high pressure persists in the south, so we get somewhat quieter conditions there. There's a hint that perhaps towards the end of the week we may even get less activity in the north as well. So on a day-to-day basis, as far as Friday is concerned, looks like a cold start in many places with some frost around, haven't had that for a while, but cloud already in the west with some outbreaks of light rain, heavier rain in western Scotland, and that rain is going to move slowly eastwards during the course of the day, although I don't think it's going to reach East Anglia and the southeast, where it should stay mostly dry, at least until well after dark. As the rain comes along, so it turns milder. And then following that band of rain, it goes back colder again as a cold front comes down, bringing clearer conditions with showers later on in the day to Scotland and Northern Ireland. Everywhere it's going to be a windy day. Temperatures close to normal. On Saturday, showers across the north and west of Scotland and the northwest of England, and there'll be some rain around over southern England to begin with. This will quite quickly move away, and the weather there will become clearer and brighter, and then it'll be mostly dry with sunny intervals, nothing more than just an odd shower. Scotland and Northern Ireland, though, stay somewhat windier, and there will be some showers around in the northeast of Scotland, I think, but they'll avoid the Edinburgh area, and actually looks like an ideal day for running the Bupa Great North 5-kilometre run in Edinburgh, taking place on Saturday. Lovely weather for that, not too hot, not too cold, and hopefully dry and bright at the same time. In fact, temperatures over the whole country on Saturday close to normal. On Sunday there'll be sunny intervals in the east, but it'll be mostly cloudy in the west with some light rain in places, and heavier rain with gales will reach Scotland, Northern Ireland and Northern England during the course of the day, whereas it'll stay mostly dry, fairly bright in northeast England, the Midlands and the whole of southern England. Breezy though, and there will have been a chilly start to the day, maybe with some localised frost. On Monday, rain will sweep southwards and clear all parts during the morning, and then brighter weather will follow behind. There'll be some sunny intervals coming along, and nothing more than just the odd shower, more particularly I think in the north and west of Scotland, where it will remain windy, and perhaps in that wind feel rather cool, whereas temperatures in most places on Monday will be close to normal. On Tuesday, a cloudy start in the north and west with a little bit of rain here and there, and it will cloud over everywhere during the course of the day with some outbreaks of mostly light and patchy rain coming along. At the same time it'll be turning windy again, but as all this happens, it will become quite mild. And then for the rest of the week, a very familiar split north and south, with the north staying rather unsettled, often windy, with alternating days between colder weather and milder weather, but still some rain at times. The south becomes mostly settled, but probably turning somewhat colder. Well, that's all from me for the time being. I'll be back again this time next week. But for now, have a lovely weekend, and whatever the weather, enjoy yourselves. Bye for now.